Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon White 2 Wedlock Challenge. In the last episode, we did quite a bit, actually. We took on all of Drayden's gym, the 7th gym of the game. And, unfortunately, up here, to the right, against the offensive trainer, we did lose a long-time member, one of the original 6, our Ampharos Bartholomew, to a critical hit Dragon Gem Dragon Claw at almost full HP. Unbelievably shocking and completely unexpected, and it really caught me off guard. But we added our new Pokemon to the team, Silica, the Bisharp now, and we took on Drayden. And it was an incredibly crazy battle. And this is what our team looks like afterwards. Seldom, the Renacles, lived with 1 hit point remaining, saving herself and Kindle, and giving herself a boss stamp, and earning us the 7th gym badge of the game, the Legend badge. So, with that out of the way, we stopped, because once you go outside, a cutscene will play. And it's not summer, it's not autumn, it's winter. That's unusual. I think it's because I changed DS's. Strange. I'll show you the way. Follow me. And Drayden's going to go ahead and pull us along here. And we're going to have to follow him to his house. But first, I definitely want to heal. Because seldom and everybody's pretty weak and something's about to go down. So I'll do that. Okay, so something I wanted to point out really quick is at the beginning of the episode, you might have seen my team on the layout slide in instead of just being dormant there when the episode starts. Let me know what you thought about that. I just thought I'd try that out since I've never done that before. And I wanted to know what you guys were thinking about it. So, Drayden and Navi interrupting me as always. It's like, Drayden's like, did I even heal? You know, I entered the Pokemon Center. Did I even heal? Am I that slimy? Yeah, I healed. Alright, that's cool. I'm gonna let Toppin go up front. Yeah, why not? I haven't used Toppin or Silica really that much. And they were my pair for the gym, which is kind of funny. I didn't end up using them. But, you know, it happens, I suppose. So Drayden wants to call me in and tell me a story. He says it's a long story, but listen closely. It was 2 years ago when the 2 dragon Pokemon were awakened. The white dragon Pokemon Reshiram sought what is true with the desire to usher in a new world of goodness. And the black dragon Pokemon Zekrom pursued what is ideal with the desire to usher in a new world of hope. Reshiram and Zekrom were once a single Pokemon. You may wonder why it split in 2. The single dragon Pokemon had helped the twin heroes bring a new region into being. But the twin heroes, the younger brother who sought ideals and the older brother who sought the truth, sundered the region in 2 as they fought to see which of them was right. In that desperate hour, the single dragon Pokemon split its body into white and a black Pokemon. Even though ideals and truth don't need to be in opposition. Yeah. As the story goes, the 3rd dragon Pokemon, Kyurem, also came into existence in that era. And there may be proof of this to be found in the treasure passed down in my family for generations, the DNA splicers. Professor Juniper's research determined that the materials in the splicers date back to the same era as the materials used in the building of the Dragon Spiral Tower. So, the DNA splicers are stored very safely. I guard them because I don't know what the power that might lie inside them. But here's what's been bothering me. Could there be one more dragon Pokemon? Even if Kyurem really exists, we don't know what kind of Pokemon it is. For starters, the two Pokemon the ancient Pokemon split into are both overwhelmingly powerful. So if Kyurem exists, could it be just a husk, a shell that was left over? Alright, sounds like there's something going on outside. And that's interesting. So we're going to go figure that out. But if you're new to my channel, I normally speed through games pretty quickly, and it's just kind of my nature because I've played through the game so many times. I'm not really used to reading storyline dialogue, so I apologize if it's kind of boring to watch. I know Maryland does it, and a lot of people watch him and don't seem to mind it. And I always ask what you guys think of it, so don't mind me, but I feel like it's kind of a time waster because everybody's seen the games before, but we're not really here for the story of the games per se. We're here for the Wedlock story, which is one we're building on as we go. I also apologize if the music is really loud. I said last episode there might have been a problem with my speakers. I've noticed my computer's louder than normal now. So maybe it resolved itself, and if that's the case, I'll need to turn the game down. I'll check that out, though, after I'm finished with this clip. So if it's too loud, it'll be fixed afterwards. But one thing I wanted to mention is, I apologize for there not being a video yesterday. If you're seeing this in the future, it doesn't matter. But I was going through a lot of stuff, but this you should be seeing on Saturday, which is normally the off day, so I just put it up on this day instead. So Haxorus, Drayden's Haxorus, is going to use Dragon Tail on the ice, making it go back at its Pokeball. Only if, but it's not going to work that way. So the whole city has been covered in ice, and we're going to have to see why that's the case. So the ice didn't break. There's not even a scratch on it. What's going on? I don't think that's going to work. Oh, look who it is. It's Zinzalin. I remember you from N's Castle. Yeah. It's bitter cold. I'm shivering. I'm suffering, but I'm alive. It's what the essence of life feels like. It's proof of my existence. But that's enough philosophy. Here's the facts for your admiration. This ice was specially created by Team Plasma's technology. As long as we have our secret weapon, you'll never be able to melt or break this ice. Let me explain our purpose here. Drayden, hand over the DNA splicers. Opelucid City is a city where the past and the future are entwined. Could there be a more perfect place for the splicers that connect the separated Pokemon? Do you think someone who knows what you did 2 years ago will hand them over quietly? That's what I thought you would say. At this point, I'd like to threaten you with a volley of ice, but we can't use it for a moment. So, I wouldn't... I butcher things. I'm dyslexic, I think. Ignore me. Sigh. I'm bad. It's like that... It's like in school where you hand a kid a play, like a script, and he doesn't know how to read a script, and he's like... reads this stuff in parentheses, and he's like, laughter from the audience when there's supposed to be I'm so bad. Like, I know it doesn't sound like it, but I'm pretty bad. It won't be enjoyable in this cold, but I guess we'll just have to search for them. Yeah, well, why would they be hidden? Never mind, whatever. Drayden says he wants our help. We're going to have to drive Team Plasma out of Opelucid City. I almost said we have to drive Team Opelucid out of Plasma City. Plasma City wouldn't be so bad. So we need to help old man Drayden slay some goons here. And, you know, I feel like Toppin can fight. I mean, I don't know. I'm worried they're going to be ice types, but I don't remember there being ice types. Is Delight Clay a good idea anymore? You know, I don't really see why not. I say everybody's good to go. Yeah, I'm gonna let Toppin fight. I mean, I can't remember what these guys have, but worst case scenario, Silica resists pretty much everything. So this time, we'll take over the Unova Region. You're trembling already. From fear or from cold? Either one is good. So this guy wants to see me tremble. Got news for you, buddy. You know, that would be oddly inappropriate if I was playing as the female character. He wants to see me tremble, does he? I'm a slime. You guys know this. I might be a little childish. I'm PG, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna make innuendos from time to time. So Viper is perfect. I know it can learn Crunch, and it probably does have Crunch, but seeing as we can take a Crunch from a Druddigan, I'm pretty sure we could take a Crunch from a Viper if we had to, but that wasn't the case. And a woo. Oh boy. A wheezing. You know what? I'm actually going to stay in, and here's why. I know it has Levitate, so we're not going to be able to weaken it with Earth Power, but we do have Extrasensory. I don't know what I was thinking about. I was thinking, for some reason, Psychic wasn't good against Wheezing. I'm out of it right now. But the reason I stayed in is I'm going to go for Reflect, because I'm almost certain it's going to go for Explosion or Self-Destruct. And if it does, I'm pretty sure it would kill Toppin, unless Reflect is up. If Reflect's up, if it does do that, I should be okay. If or even was mixed together right there. If Extrasensory doesn't take it out in one hit. But it crit, and it did, and it's down. And Toppin grew to level 52, which is pretty sweet. So, Extrasensory concerns me. I feel like it's going to be bad, because we can get Psychic, but we can't get Psychic, because I don't have anybody with Surf. Which is an interesting scenario to be brought up here. Basically, I'm gonna put Kindle up front. Why not? But, we're gonna need a Pokemon with Surf required to progress coming up in the game. We're not gonna need it until after Marlin. We're not gonna need it at all until after Marlin, even though there is areas that we can do before Marlin, if that makes sense. But, without having a Pokemon that can Surf, I'm not gonna be allowed to do that. So the only thing we're going to be able to do before Marlin is get to the giant chasm. Which, there's a hidden grotto, there's some trainers, and there's like 2 encounters. I might allow myself to get an encounter with a surfing Pokemon when we reach Humilau City. Just like I did, excuse Navi, I'm going to mute that. Just like we did back in Undella Town, but just my encounters and nothing else. Man, this is why I need to always mute my phone. It's my rival Derek. We're talking about Yokai Watch, because I got him in the Yokai Watch back when I first played it. And Yokai Watch is amazing. I got it for him for his birthday, I think it was. And he loved it. And then he got Yokai Watch 2. And I got Yokai Watch 2, but he played through it, and I didn't, because I got busy with something else. Like RuneScape, I think I was into at the time, and I didn't. When I play RuneScape, I do nothing else. That's partially why I took a break from this channel back a couple months ago. When I do RuneScape, I procrastinate everything. Everything life, everything. And seeing me get paralyzed there makes me remember, can I buy full restores now? I'm not sure if you can't buy them until after 8 gyms or after 7, but I'll definitely check, because having a stockpile of those can save a Pokemon's life. I've talked about it before, but I brought Yokai Watch up because I just started playing through Yokai Watch 2. Bony Spirits, which, I mean, if any of you play Yokai Watch, definitely let me know. It's an awesome game. I just haven't had the time, really, or desire to play through number 2 yet, but I just started it, and it's been pretty fun, so... Hopefully... Oh, this guy was blasted all the way over there by his Haxorus. I guess he didn't use Dragon Tail, did he? Oh, man. So, a couple people were kind of upset that Seldom didn't die. Like, nobody really said that, but I could see a couple people were kind of mad that Drayden derped, I guess. Like, Drayden, if he used Shadow Claw on Seldom and Kindle both would have died. But instead, for some reason, he went for Dragon Tail, allowing Seldom to live on 1 HP. Which, I can see that, but, you know, that's the AI. It does things like that. That's his signature attack. He's gonna use it. Like, it gives us the chance to survive, I suppose. But is that really that big of a deal? We've had enough heartache. Look at Bartholomew. Bartholomew should not be dead. That's just broken. Broken things happen to us, and broken things happen to them. That's the nature of the game. And it was brought to my attention that the same thing kind of happened in Maryland's Wedlock of Black and White too. I think he did Black too. It's my favorite series of his. It's been a long time, so I forget a lot of it. But I went back and watched that episode after I got the comments on my episode, because apparently Drayden is a bigger derp than I thought. I always considered him as one of the hardest gym leaders in the game, and he definitely has the potential to be that. But he also has the potential to be really, really stupid. Like, I think he used something really dumb on his... He was using, like, Rock Slide or something on his... Conkeldurr? I don't remember. It was just... He derped so hard. So he can be pretty stupid. The only one left is Zinzalin. Or could it be... Oh, he's at the Pokemon Gym. That's right. So... can we go in the Pokemon Center while this is going on? Because I'd like to see if I can buy full restores. I mean, it's not really urgent to have right now, but I'd like to. Like, because they can definitely be really helpful. No, we can't buy full restores yet. But I have to remember to buy them after Marlin. I can't forget. I've told this story several times, but I've lost Pokemon, like, several Pokemon, because of not having full restores. Because if you get in a situation where your status and really low health, and you don't have, what am I trying to say? And you have a healing item limit, you can be in really big trouble. So when you have a healing item limit, full restores are absolutely essential, because they do 2 at once, and that's only 1 item. Which, I don't know if that's really broken or not. I mean, I can see how some people would think it'd be broken. What have I done? Technotronics and Penelope against Zinzalin? I mean, I guess I was thinking physical attacks from Technotronics on the Cryogonal. Rock Slide will destroy it, but this could go really bad if something happens here with Confusion, because it has Ice Beam or Blizzard or whatever, and that would probably knock Technotronics down to Sturdy here, but there's not going to be a Sturdy to knock down to. I mean, it's possible. I'm going to set up Sandstorm then. Okay, it's just Ice Beam. It's going to do a lot, but I don't think it'll kill Technotronics. Yeah, we're good. Hopefully we hit through and we don't. Okay, that's bad, because obviously a critical hit Ice Beam would be miserable. I can't fight Cryogonal with Penelope, because Penelope is using special attacks, and that's not really going to get anywhere. Even with a super effective Flash Cannon, it probably wouldn't do over half, and it would just confuse me and be way worse. So, we're about to eat that full restore business I was just talking about, if it happens to freeze me here. I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide, because we've got to get this thing out of here. My heart's actually racing because of a crit. Okay. Please don't. Good. Alright, Cryogonal's down. That's fine. So now that that's out of the way, I should be able to do the rest of the fight here with Penelope. That could have gone really bad. A critical hit Ice Beam or hurting myself in Confusion again could have killed Technotronics. I mean, the reason I put these two up front is because I thought they could fight this guy. And I'm still certain that they can, but they're also the only pair that isn't level 52, so I thought, why not? Let's just put them up front. It could be bad, but hopefully Weavile's not too big of a threat here to Penelope. The only thing that worries me is if it freezes me, which is possible. Okay, it's going for Night Slash, which it'll do a lot, but I have... Oh, excuse me. Oh, right. I still stuck in Generation 6 and onwards when Dark is neutral against Steel. But we resist Dark, which is good. And Weavile doesn't resist Ice. And it is dead. So they're both going to grow to level 50. Excuse me? He has a second Cryogonal? Okay, this just got mad. How I'm going to play this is I believe I've used 2 healing items in Technotronics. I think I have. So I'm going to go for Thunder Wave. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So Flash Cannon's going to do, like, nothing to Cryogonal. I might just do it just to show you guys how serious I am. Like, you might be like, it's super effective. It's not going to do that little damage if you don't really know what Cryogonal is. I know the light screen's up, but look at... I don't even want to risk it. Like, what's it going to do, though? I'm going to switch next turn. It can't kill me in one hit. I'm just going to prove to you guys how bad this attack is. Well, not how bad this is. How high of its special defense it is. Okay, that did more than I figured. I guess I'm just talking nonsense. But I expected it to do, like, 10 damage. Cryogonal are really, really tanky on the special defense side. But I suppose Penelope can finish this thing off. And Ice Beam, we resist, so it's not going to do anything. Okay, I'm surprised we haven't been frozen this fight. I pretty much expected it. Freeze seems to be the most rare status condition when you think about it. And it's really not that rare. It's only 10% like all the other ones. Like if you use Thunder, that's like a 10%, right? I'm pretty sure. Like, and Flamethrower was 10% to burn. But those seem to happen more. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I never seem to get a freeze when I need it. Which is ironic that I say that after what happened in the Getsus fight in Pokemon Black and White. But, you know, things happen. You know, there's different things. Oh, so the DNA splicers were at the gym. I assumed he kept them at his house, but I guess not. So, here we go. We have the DNA splicers. You would think I've never played this game before. It's shocking. This is like my favorite Pokemon game of all time. Tied with Emerald, but I don't know. I say that all the time. I know I'm not reading this, but this is just a waste. So these guys come and take the DNA splicers. Oh no, we gotta chase them down. Yeah. See, I played this game before, so we're gonna put Kindle up front. Because these guys generally have Dark types. And Kindle basically kills all Dark types in one hit with the Hammer Arm. I don't really like Hammer Arm. It's not a very good attack, in my opinion. Like, it's strong, but in a speed drop isn't really that big of a deal when you're, you know, in Emboar. But it seems to miss all the time. When it says 90% accurate, they mean 60 or 50. It's, where are you guys? Oh, yeah, they're at the gate. That's right. It's been a while. I mean, that's good that I haven't played this for a while. It makes the game harder, I guess. All right, let's fight him. You don't really think you can take the DNA splicers back, do you? Well, that's basically why I came over here. You know, if I didn't think I could do it, I probably just would have flew home and be like, Drayden can do this. I really don't care about this kid's Purloin. His name is Shadow. I never caught that. That's interesting. Whatever. He has a pawn-eared. Maybe they're all named Shadow. Maybe that's not their name. That's like Grunt. Like Team, like Shadow Triad Shadow. Like, because he is a Shadow. We'll find out if we ever fight another one. What you do, you have to fight all 3 of them at once later on in the game. See, I've played this. It's right before Getsus. So, still a ways to go. And an Absol. So, Absol's pretty threatening. It probably knows Psycho Cut, but I'm pretty sure we can take a Psycho Cut. And it's going to use Future Sight anyways. And as long as we hit, which we do, Absol's done. Now, if we didn't hit there, it could have gone bad. Because if you used, like, Psycho Cut, and I missed again, and then Future Sight, Kindle could have died. But, oh, he has another Pokemon. Yeah, I have to stay in. I mean, I'm going to have to take the Future Sight, which isn't, you know, the most ideal thing. If I miss, I have to take the Future Sight. Which, with a crit slash, could kill me. Okay, we almost called that fight down to a T, but luckily... Oh, maybe the Future Sight still hits. If it does, we could be in trouble. Okay, we're good. I was going to say, if the fight's over... But if I missed there, Future Sight would have went with the crit slash in it. I think it would have killed. And that would have been, like, the saddest thing I've seen. But then, seldom would have died too, but... It's not our fault. They got away with him. Oh well, we gotta go chase him. And we're gonna go ahead and get a call from Hugh or somebody. Hugh? Yeah. Oh, Derek. You know, I always call him Hugh, and it's just sad, but he's just calling to tell me, you know, the Humilau tunnel thing is open, I think. What? I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. Why'd you call if you were, like, 5 steps away? Ross, Drayden, glad to see you're safe as well. Hello, Charon, you've certainly grown. I hear you filled in for Lenora by becoming the gym leader in Aspergia City. Thanks. We should save catching up for later. He just burned Drayden. Drayden's all like, what's up? How you been? And he's like, I don't have time for the likes of you. You suck. I beat you, and now I'm a gym leader of my own, and I'm not harder than you. Whatever. Yeah, so we need to go to Humilau City, and the only way to get to Humilau City now is to take the tunnel in Undella Town. So, I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, guys. Here we are, back in Undella Town. And the extra transceiver thingy is ringing, and it's Derek. I called him by the correct name. Ross, where are you? Undella Town? Alright, got it. From there, you should go through the marine tube and come straight to Humilau City. So, basically, we need to be told where to go again, for some reason. And let's go into the marine tube, which is now open for business, and it's one of the coolest areas in the game. I believe somebody at the other end that looks like this girl gives me something, but... Oh, and the janitor. He says something... No, never mind. Yeah, so... Let's go into the marine tube. I love this area. It is so cool. I believe if you stand here long enough, rarely there will be a Wailord that drives by. Oh, man. The world and its words, I suppose, like, swims by. I guess that's our way of saying... You get what I'm saying. But yeah, if you sit here long enough, there will be a Wailord that swims by. Which is pretty neat. Does any of these guys give me an item? I don't think they do. I think this is just completely filler and cool looking little area to go through. But I'm not going to wait for the Wailord. I'm just going to keep going. Sorry to burst any Wailord fans out there. This girl gives me a poison bar. No, she doesn't. I'm done. Whatever. But this plain looking average Joe. I'm done talking. Let's just go through the marine tube. And here we are. In Humilau City. Well, okay, not quite. This girl, she gives me an item. My parasol's full of TMs, and she'll give me TM 42 Facade, which could be really good. So, I don't think anybody on our team's going to benefit from it, but it's possible later down in the future if we get a normal type or something. Headsman would have worked well with it if he had guts, because we could have got him burned, and then it would have been insane. But unfortunately, he didn't even have guts, so, you know, that's okay. Let's go ahead and look in the portrait. And it's a little faceboard thingy. They have these things at Cedar Point and stuff where you can dress up like a farmer. It's just neat little cutouts. If you guys have ever seen one of those before, I'm sure everybody. I'm sure that's not like just around here sort of thing. I'm pretty sure that's pretty universal. What are these two lovebirds up to? I'm gonna catch you. Try to catch me. Yeah. Oh man, some people don't have anything to do. Like some people have way too much free time. Is there anything we can buy here? Ooh, some luxury balls? Why not? Let's buy some luxury balls. Let's buy some dive balls. Let's buy some net balls. We have all the balls. Yeah. So I don't think you can buy full restores. I'm pretty sure that is determined by how many badges you have. But one thing I am going to do here is grab out our Dream Radar Staryu, the one that I was using for surfing. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a couple encounters here. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong part of the screen. My DS is red. That's why I have a charger right nearby. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's put Toppin away for now, because I'm not going to be using Toppin to catch a water-type Pokemon. Well, to be fair, I'm not going to be using... Like, all of our Pokemon are weak to water. Every pairing has somebody weak to water, and every pairing has somebody weak to ground. Never realized the epiphany. That would be an epiphany, right? I have no idea. Also, I apologize if you hear snoring in the background from humans and dogs. You guys, if you're new to my channel, I have very small living quarters, very tiny room, and I have to make do with what I've got. So, here we are. I don't think you can get a Pokemon in Humilau. I'm pretty sure this will immediately be the new route. This is still Humilau City, really? You can get a Pokemon here? Oh, I did not know that. So my encounter for Humilau City is going to be probably not a Frillish, because we already have a Frillish. I know this game too well, guys. It's not going to be a Frillish. We already have a Frillish, so this Frillish does not count. I'm pretty sure we have a Frillish. Yeah, I already caught one, and it sucked. So, rest in peace, Pringles Man dream. Funny fact, well, funny little story here. I actually, in my original Black 2 Wedlock that I refer to sometimes, I had a Jellicent, a male Jellicent named Pringles. It was a food naming theme, so it was like the most fitting thing ever. He was paired up with an Electros named Perch. Perch and Pringles were so cool together, but they actually died to Marlin up here. Of all places to die, they died to Marlin, the water-type gym leader. An electric type and a water type with water absorb died to Marlin. Don't ask me how. I really don't remember how. It was 3 items per battle. It was, my regular Wedlock. I don't know what happened. And I don't remember what his Pokemon are. I don't remember what his Pokemon have. I don't remember anything about Marlin. And that frightens me. That frightens me pretty badly, because we're going to be in a bad shape. So there's a Staryu, which also doesn't count. Level 40. Dang. Well, I guess that's not that high. Yeah, I'm just going to cut ahead to when I find a Pokemon that we're allowed to get, because this is going to take a while. Whoa, guys. This is interesting. You can find Corsola here. I never knew that. That is so awesome. But unfortunately, if you're new here, Corsola does not count, because the previous game clause. I was going to kill it for funny effects, but instead it got funny. Rest in peace, Coleslaw. Alright, guys, our encounter for Humilau City can only be one thing: a Basculin. I looked it up, and it's a 5% chance, so it took a while. And if you guys were wondering, that Corsola was actually from a bubbling spot. It's not in the wild, but it's a 5% chance in the... It's like a 40% chance or something. I don't remember what it was in the bubbling spot. But yeah, we get a male Basculin here, which is pretty neat. I suppose we'll throw a quick ball at it. They're kind of a headache to catch, if I recall, so hopefully we just get it in the ball pretty quickly. I'm not too sure what I'd name a Basculin. In my first Nuzlocke I ever did, I used the trading Basculin, the one that you get by trading a Minchino in black and white, and its name was Red Eye. It can either be Red Eye or Blue Eye. I got a little funny story to go with that one, so I guess we'll paralyze it and we'll talk about that story. It's gonna soak me. That's interesting. Basically, the story is, I was playing a black Nuzlocke, like I've said, and in black you get a Basculin, the blue Basculin named Blue Eye. And in white, you get the Basculin, the red one, and you get that one named Red Eye. Now, I'm a very weird person, as you guys know, and Blue Eye is B-L-U-E-E-Y-E. Absolutely no space. And how that works is, I'm very peculiar, oh my god, peculiar, I can't say the word, I know how to say it, but I can't say it for some reason. I'm weird, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And I have a big problem with similar shaped objects like circles or lowercase O's next to each other. Like, there's a girl that liked me in school when I was growing up, and her name was Bree, with 2 E's. And the 2 E's actually turns my stomach. It makes me really sick inside, and it hurts me. It physically hurts me. And I know that sounds so dumb to literally everybody, but it makes me sick. I have no way to explain it. And the girl was, like, adorable, but I couldn't have it. She had 2 E's in her name. I know that sounds so stupid, but what am I getting at here? Well, Blue Eye was all one word, and it had 2 E's, and it basically made me sick. And I wanted to use the Basculin for Clay, because it was my first Nuzlocke, and I didn't have a water type. I was worried. So, what do? I pull up my white copy, and I trade Blue Eye for Red Eye, so I get to use Red Eye. It's a traded Pokemon, so why not just trade it again and get the red one? So, long story short, the Basculin Red Eye, why is this not getting in the ball? The Basculin Red Eye was, like, the most amazing Pokemon I ever used. He was my favorite teammate by far. I loved that Basculin, and I have a very, very great place in my heart for Basculin. And I would love to dedicate this name to him in some way. He died to Bianca's Musharna right before Opelucid City. And I was so torn up about that one. That was one of the hardest deaths I've ever had to deal with in a Nuzlocke. Especially since it was my first Nuzlocke I ever did. Red Eye just meant so much to me. And I would love to attribute it to him in some way. Oh my god. So, we might not get this. I don't know what to do here. I'm pretty sure Rocky Helmet will kill it. But I'm afraid I'm gonna die in the process. And I can't risk Penelope's death. So I might have rambled for absolutely no reason. I'm going to use a healing item here. I'm going to use a max potion on Penelope here. And hopefully it doesn't attack me. Or hopefully it misses or something, because I really do want to catch it. But we might miss out. Yeah, good. Okay, so this is our last chance to catch it. I'm going to use a timer ball because I'm pretty sure it's been like 10 turns or something. And that would be pretty good. So we're going to throw this timer ball, and hopefully we get it. It might be our last chance. Okay, it looks like we're not getting a Basculin. Yeah. Wow. Okay, we might get it still. Excuse me, what is this thing's catch rate? Like, I don't think the dive ball will work. It might. I'm gonna use it. I don't know if it works on these Pokemon or not, but we're about to find out. Okay, great. We did catch it. That was a close call. So, what do I name a Basculin? That's something to do with Red Eye. I mean, it's Blue Eyes, so I can't name it. I have no clue. Like, give me a second. Okay, guys, I got the best nickname ever for this guy. That relates to Red Eye. So I was thinking Red Eye, Red Eye, Red Eye. What relates to Red Eye? And then I thought Camera. Let's name it Camera. No, Camera's stupid. How about Cameron? That's kind of dumb, too. Especially seeing how Marlin's coming up. I hope somebody gets that anime reference. I know nobody watches the black and white anime. I'm rambling. So I was like, photographer. No. Well, let's look up another word for Red Eye. Like the camera Red Eye. And I was like, wait. There's another thing that's used in a camera. I'm just going to go with it. We're going to name this Basculin Fish Eye. I'm pretty sure that's a camera option. We have Fish Eye. The Basculin, which is really fitting because it's a fish. Somebody slay me. Like, I just need to be removed from YouTube, basically. Okay, so let's heal up Penelope there, and we're gonna move down like 2 pixels to Route 21 and get ourselves another encounter. So my encounter for Route 21 is going to be not Frillish. Are we doing this again? Why is this one level 30? I was encountering level 40 ones like 2 steps up. I don't understand. No, we already have a Frillish. This Frillish does not count. I'm not doing this again. Give me a second. I know there's only 2 things. What's in the shaking spot? I'm gotta check it. We gotta check it. Let me guess. It's a Jellicent. Or an Alola. We already have an Alola. So this Alola does not count. I'm pretty sure the only thing you can get here is Remoraid and Mantike? Remoraid's pretty rare. I don't know. Give me a second. I'll just cut ahead to when we get our encounter. It's gonna be a Mantike. I figured it would be. I mean, I don't have anything against Mantine. I would love to use a Mantine, but I was really hoping I would get to use Octillery. Octillery is a really cool Pokemon that is pretty rare to use in locks, because all the places that I can think of that you can get Remoraid are very few and far between, and they're rare as is. Like, why can't I catch anything in a quick ball? It's like, why you gotta hurt me so bad? Mantike thing. So, it's a funny little story here. I know, I've got a story for everything. You would think I'm like 50 years old and I've got so many life lessons, but I'm not. I'm 19. I promise. Trust me. I'm not gonna get weird up on you guys here. I know. You're like, you mean this episode is going to be the only episode you don't get weird? I know. Whatever. We'll just... Do I not any more wet balls? Wet balls? Here, this looks like a wet ball. Maybe we'll fool it. A net ball. Whatever. So, my friend Derek, my rival Derek, actually used a Mantine in his original Black and White 2 playthrough. And he doesn't nickname his Pokemon or anything, so I can't do a reference there. But it's just funny because he normally uses... It's why I don't like Ampharos. He normally uses the common stuff and never branches out. But in Black and White 2, he branched out. He used a Mandibuzz. He used a Mantike. It was like so many cool little Pokemon on his team. I loved it. His Black and White 2 playthrough was cool. So, we got Mantike. What do I name a Mantike? Also, yes, I will allow catching a Remoraid to evolve it. I'm not going to be a stickler for that one, but Mantike is the kite Pokemon. The pattern on its back varies by region. It often swims in a school of Remoraid. Well, it's a shame we didn't get its school. I got a name for it. So, I had a Litten named this in my Pokemon Moon Wedlock, but I was just thinking of school, and I'm going to go with it because the fish is kind of on a wayside. So we're gonna go with wayside. The Mantike. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, we got our encounters here. You know, I can also get an encounter down at the Seaside Cave, which I'm going to allow just to get encounters. We're getting to the end of the game. Are these encounters gonna matter? Yeah, I'm not going to actually. Like, they do matter. Just we can get an encounter down there when we have to go down there. I think that's pushing it. So, I know there's 2 more places to get encounters, but we probably won't make it to the Giant Chasm this episode. But we can go ahead and check out the 2 Pokemon that we did get, being Fisheye and Ladybug. Ladybug. It's like I don't even function anymore. Fisheye and Wayside. Swift Swim. That's just dandy. I think that... Ooh, what is that? Rockhead. Why do I feel like that's a hidden ability? Like, they can't get hidden abilities like that, but I'm looking that up. Rockhead. Excuse me? That's not a regular ability, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, Rockhead is only on the blue one. Okay. Oh, alright, I get it. Reckless is the red one. And adaptability is both. So could have had adaptability, which would have been so good, but... Mold Breaker's hidden ability. Alright, enough rambling or whatever. But Rockhead's really good because it gets stuff like Head Smash. Does it? I'm looking. Like, it's a really cool Pokemon. It gets Final Gambit, which is LOL funny. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't even taking damage from the takedown. I was losing my mind. Whatever. Yeah, we got Fisheye. Pretty bad nature, I mean, but it's not that big of a deal. Minus speed's meh. And Brave is just amazing. That's a joke, by the way. So yeah, Wayside, another terrible Mantike. My Mantine in Heart Gold was pretty bad. Whatever. You know, 2 more water types added to the arsenal. Will they ever get used? I'm pretty partial to Fisheye, but I'm not sure about Wayside there, but you know, 2 new Pokemon, whatever. So we're not going to challenge the gym this episode. I'm not crazy. Let's talk to Hugh. What's up? What's up, Derek? We'll get the DNI's placers back for sure, so you should focus on defeating the gym first. Yeah. But we can go this way. And I'm going to be going this way, and then this guy's going to jump out of the water. He actually scared me. I knew he was there, but when I saw him, like, I thought he was back a little further, so when he jumped out, it actually kind of scared me. So, in this house, there is the next move tutor, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and see what we can learn with the yellow shards. I know they're not that great. It's actually the worst, but, like, look, you can teach Bind. That's the game-winning strategy right there, boys. Knockoff's terrible in this game. Synthesis is meh. Roost is meh. Heat Wave. Oh, yeah. Drain Punch is really good. Ooh, can anybody learn Drain Punch? I didn't even think about that. Can anybody learn it? What? Seldom. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wow. That's like Wooper learning Ice Punch. Like, I mean, yeah, Seldom's got hands. Pretty big hands, but come on. That just doesn't make sense. Can anybody learn Heat Wave? No, I'm not teaching it to Kindle. It's not happening. Kindle's not a special attacker. I mean, he has Flamethrower, but that's as much as he's gonna get. And Giga Drain. No. So, Those are the only 3 good attacks there, but nobody on our team can benefit from them. But maybe in the future, who knows? What about this girl down here? I can't talk to you. We're soulmates, but I can't speak to her because I don't have a serving Pokemon. I cry. Yeah. What about in here? Oh, it's a Fun Fest mission. Oh boy, you just wasted 10 seconds of my time and everybody watching. Yeah. So I think there's a girl with a Mienfoo in a house up here, and you can take it for a walk and stuff. Well, he wants a Tangrowth. Well, it gives a Tangrowth for Mantine, which I would be able to do if I didn't already have a Tangela. But, you know, I'm allowing trades when I don't have a naming theme. Trades are fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I was just talking about my, you know, my fish, my Basculin. Is this the house with the Mienfoo? I don't think it is. Yeah, what's in here? Well, somehow customers don't come to this place. I have an idea. You're a trainer, aren't you? Do your best to become the champion. Then I can advertise this place as a champion. Well, you can advertise this place that Kroma was here. You know, that'd get you like 5 people. You know, that might be enough. So that's the house of the Mienfoo. I'm not even going to enter it. It's a waste of time. And here's a protein, which is 4,900 Pokédollars, but I don't need them, so maybe I'll end up using those vitamins. I mean, I normally don't, but, you know, what's the harm at the end of the game? Why don't you throw them on? I don't know. I just never really saw any benefit from them, I guess. And here's a heart scale, which is huge. That heart scale is going to be really good. So I say there's a really dangerous battle coming up ahead here. I don't remember what he has, but we're going to fight him anyways. He might be like a triple battle. I mean, Penelope, Technotronics, and Toppin? Not Toppin. Seldom. Yeah, let's do that. But I'm definitely going to use Moo Milk. It's just a little bit of hit points. But that's a big deal when it comes to Team Sturdy, because that, you know, they're sturdy. And we're going to have to need that. So, this guy's like right here? Sure. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Tried to do a joke, but it didn't go very well. Our battle will surely... Yeah, I'm not... See, it just goes downhill. Like, you mess up one word and then you blah, 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 kind of thing. This guy's name is Shell. Shell Gas Station. He has a Starmie. Holy crap, it's level 52. A level 52 Starmie? If this thing, like, confuses me, I could be in trouble. I was worried. Aw, bless me. Oh, it got a crit with its Swift. Stop yourself, Kroma. Don't smack talk him. Because he might have something really scary. Like an Excadrill. A Drapion. Okay, now I can talk smack. Why am I switching? I don't see any reason to switch. I just don't see a reason. Drapion is gonna get dumpstered by Discharge. Why not? Toxic Spikes. What are you planning here, Shell? Do you have a master plan? You gonna poison my Penelope like those little toddlers that tried to use Venoshock on Penelope back in the day? Not gonna happen, Shell. You might want to go back to Mr. City where those guys were. Yeah, so we can get an encounter here, which is pretty cool. I would love a Lunatone or a Solrock. Whoa, my god, I would love it. But I understand that I'm probably going to get a Mienfoo. Seldom can do this. I mean, Mienfoo's like the reason, but I mean, I want a Solrock. That would be the coolest thing ever. Can I get lucky? I would love it. And I also don't want an Audino. Ooh, Double Grass. Well, yes. Sign me up. Do I really repel for these 3 patches of grass? Good. Okay. My encounter. Can Kindle fight? Yeah, why not? Alright. My encounter. You can't get Audino in this patch. Whatever. I just don't want to run into that trainer. I ain't ready for her. Alright, my encounter. For what route is this? 22. My encounter for route... No, I don't want to... Just give me a Pokemon. My encounter for Route 22 is not going to be a double battle. It's going to be... Excuse me? A 5% Delibird? This is why I always tell you people, specify. Specify. Well, can't we get some luck here? Get like a rare Pokemon? Can't we have some luck here with encounters? 5% Delibird. I'm actually checking, because I'm pretty sure when I looked up the encounters here, it said 5% Delibird. And I was like, wouldn't that be a meme? Now, I say this, but, yep, it's a 5%. It's the only thing that's 5% on this route. 5%. That's pretty cool. I'm actually excited. I love really different Pokemon. I want to use this So bad you have no idea. Yeah, a funny story, I know. Again, every time I run into a Pokemon, hey, funny story. That's how you commentate. Talk about life experiences. Well, there goes the quick ball luck, I mean, right? Oh, no. Oh, no, Present. Hopefully Present has more than 5 power points. I mean, why not? But, a funny story. I was talking about the Moon Wedlock, right? How I used Wayside. Well, it's funny because I also used a Delibird in that Moon Wedlock named Gump Gump. And Gump Gump was awesome. Now, well, thanks. I appreciate that. And Gump Gump was also female. I'm not going to name it after Gump Gump, but I might... You know, actually, I said something in the Discord chat before I started recording. I said I would name a Pokemon after... I told them to all give me random names, and I'll pick one random name that I like, and I'll go with that. Come on, get in the ball. I feel like this whole episode's just been me talking during encounters. I apologize for that. I've been trying to figure out how to scatter episodes more. Not to make them longer or anything, but just... I feel like my series go too fast. Like, Maryland Black and White 2 went for 50 episodes, I think. Well, I was like 9 episodes behind when I fought Drayden versus when he fought Drayden. I don't know. I just feel like it goes too fast. Let me know if you guys hate that. Like, or you want them spread out more. I don't know. Or if I'm doing things alright, let me know. Feedback is always super appreciated. But I'm actually checking Present's power points because if it struggles, I would be so heartbroken. 15. So we got ways to go. I mean, a timer ball would probably catch it before it struggled to death. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I catch this thing. Oh, okay, guys, it's about time. Yeah, but Delibird would be really cool. I mean, it's obviously horrible, but it carries food all day long, so it must be like Corm, right? So, Delibird's awesome. I love Delibird. I think it's so unique that I actually got one. 5% chance and all. And that name that I picked from my Discord chat for this Pokemon, it's this completely random name, and I'd pick one, and I'd roll with it. So this one is from somebody that goes by Abby in my Discord chat, and the name she suggested is Intuity. So we have Intuity, the Delibird of all things. Wow. What would my next encounter had been? I'm curious. Watch me get a double battle with 2 Delibird. That'd be pretty funny. Interesting. It wouldn't have counted because we already have a Fungus. Look, it's husband and wife. It's a male and a female. What's up, guys? How you doing? Should we kill him? Sure. They don't need to live. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen, right? Rest in peace, husband. Rest in peace, wife. Okay, so we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center and check out Intuity. But I do feel like fighting this girl. I mean, Silica's the newest member on the team, and Silica's legitimately done nothing but switch out. And I feel kind of bad, so I want Silica to have a chance to fight. So we're gonna fight this girl. I might be lost right now, but I'll battle you anyways. Well, that's awesome. So I'm really excited to use Silica. I think Bisharp is a really cool Pokemon. And I don't know, I'm kind of upset that I haven't gotten to use her, so we need to do that some more. So here we go, Silica. Your first battle is, well, pretty much a guaranteed win. I mean, Vanillite. What are you going to do to a Bisharp? You're done. You're just going to die. That's basically what happens. So what else do you have? A Bouffalant. Can't think any ground type attacks that a Bouffalant would have, so we should be fine. I mean, we have Brick Break, right? No, we don't get Brick Break yet. Yeah, it is Iron Headed, I guess. So I'm thinking I should get rid of Iron Defense for X-Scissor. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, nice flinch. Yeah, Silica's gonna be so good. I'm really excited for her to show her worth and start doing some cool stuff, especially with Toppin. It's like they're a fresh pair because Toppin wasn't with Bartholomew for very long. Alright, this episode's probably pretty long, so I don't really feel like pushing any further, but I do want to head back to the PC and check out Intuity, our Delibird of all things. What a weird time to get a 5% Pokemon, I swear. Oh, okay, guys, back here in the PC. You know, it's funny. If I would have begged for this Delibird, I would have never got the Delibird. It's just funny how things work. Here we go with Intuity. A bold-natured Intuity with Vital Spirit. I'm pretty sure bold is minus attack plus defense. Yeah, so this wouldn't be that bad. I mean, they're not the best Pokemon, obviously, but I really don't think it'd be that bad. We get Ice Beam coming up here, and I'm not sure if it gets Acrobatics, but if it does, it might be okay. I mean, minus attack wouldn't be great, but it'd probably benefit from an item, so I don't know. Something. Interesting, definitely. I mean, if a female Pokemon dies, Intuity is one of the top ones that I would pick from. I mean, Nancy's obviously really up there, but it's interesting that we got a Delibird of all things. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I know this episode might seem a little short, even if it is kind of long, just because I really just rambled and got some Pokemon and stuff. I don't know, I apologize for that one. But if you did enjoy this episode anyways, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks, like Pokemon White 2, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.